The hidden knowledge the rich don't want the poor to know about money. The life everyone was taught to live. Daniel grew up hearing the same sentence over and over again. Work hard, stay out of trouble, be patient, and one day money will come. It was said by teachers, repeated by parents, confirmed by society. So Daniel believed it. He believed that if he woke up early enough, worked long enough, and behaved well enough, life would eventually reward him. And for years, he did exactly that. He worked harder than most people around him. He avoided shortcuts. He followed rules. He prayed. He waited. Yet year after year, money remained something he was always chasing, never something that stayed. Bills came faster than income. Opportunities passed him by. And slowly, quietly, a dangerous thought began to grow. Why does this seem to work for others, but not for me? The first crack in the lie. Daniel didn't wake up one day enlightened. The truth found him by accident. He worked night shifts as security in a luxury hotel, one of those places where money doesn't shout, it whispers, where wealth doesn't announce itself, it moves calmly. And night after night, he observed something strange. The people who looked the least stressed were the ones with the most money. They weren't rushing. They weren't exhausted. They weren't panicking. They spoke slowly. They decided calmly. They moved like time belonged to them. Meanwhile, the hardest workers, cleaners, drivers, guards, were drained. That night, Daniel realized something unsettling. The people who worked the hardest were not the ones winning financially. And that single observation shattered the first lie he had been taught. The lie, money rewards hard work. If money truly rewarded effort, Daniel thought, then the poorest people on earth would be the richest. But reality told a different story. Money wasn't flowing toward sweat. It was flowing toward control, structure, and leverage. That was the first hidden truth. Money does not reward how hard you work. It rewards how well you understand the game. The knowledge divide no one talks about. Daniel began paying attention not to what wealthy people owned, but to how they thought. And what he discovered was disturbing. The wealthy were taught things the poor never hear. How money moves through systems. How risk is calculated, not feared. How ownership beats obedience. How time can be multiplied. Meanwhile, the poor were taught, be safe, don't question, don't fail, don't stand out. One group was trained to protect the system. The other was trained to use it. This wasn't accidental. A tired mind doesn't ask questions. A busy life leaves no room for awareness. Why the poor are kept busy. Daniel noticed something painful. The system doesn't trap people with chains. It traps them with constant motion. Wake up, rush, work, worry, repeat. When you're exhausted, you don't study money. You don't analyze patterns. You don't challenge beliefs. You survive. And survival keeps you dependent. A mind stuck in survival cannot build wealth. The second hidden truth. Money is not earned, it is positioned. Daniel noticed wealthy people never said, I need money, I hope this works, I'm desperate. They spoke differently. They spoke about timing, value, position, leverage. They didn't chase opportunities. They placed themselves where opportunity naturally appeared. Money is not hunted. It flows toward structure. The most dangerous prison, identity. Then Daniel realized the deepest trap of all. The poor are not only limited financially, they are limited mentally. From childhood, many are taught, people like us don't get rich. Money will change you. Rich people are wicked. Be content with little.
So even when opportunity appears, the mind rejects it, because deep down, wealth feels unfamiliar, even unsafe. You cannot hold wealth if your identity is built around scarcity. The silent rule the wealthy live by. One pattern stood out clearly. Money flows toward emotional discipline. People who panic buy late, sell early, make emotional decisions, chase validation. The wealthy do the opposite. They wait, they observe, they delay pleasure, they think long-term. Money trusts calm people. The skill that changes everything. Daniel also noticed something else. Wealthy people obsess over rare skills, not random hustle, not endless labor, but skills that solve expensive problems, scale beyond time, few people can replace. The poor trade time, the wealthy trade value. The more replaceable you are, the less you are paid. The turning point. Daniel didn't quit his job overnight. He changed his inputs. He changed what he listened to, what he studied, who he learned from. He stopped asking, "Why is life unfair?" and started asking, "How does money actually work?" That question changed his direction. The final hidden truth. The rich don't fear the poor becoming wealthy. They fear the poor becoming aware. Aware that money follows value, that systems beat effort, that identity shapes income. Aware that awareness breaks poverty. Because once awareness enters the mind, the game changes. The ending, the real initiation. If this story made you uncomfortable, that discomfort is awareness waking up. This isn't motivation, it's revelation. Because once you understand money, it stops running from you. And that is the knowledge they never wanted you to have.